This is the first of a series of lessons on color theory. This is about color wheel. The color wheel is one of several models used to illustrate color theory. Hues in a color wheel are arranged in the order of the spectrum. You remember Roy G. Biv from science class. It's the same order we will find in the color wheel as it goes around the circle. The first color wheel was probably invented by Isaac Newton. He took his spectrum and arranged it into a circle that he then spun on a disc very fast, and what happened was it proved his light theory by spinning it very fast, and actually all the colors mix together and turn to white if you spin them fast enough. You can put them on a top and see how that happens. The most common color wheel is the one we use in class. It was developed by Louis Prang in 1876. He was a printer, and he used them to develop how do we mix colors and stack them to create all the colors we need. Artists use the color wheel to show relationships of colors, to show how to mix colors. It's not so much about the scientific understanding of color theory. It's more about color relationships and how we get to that place. You start off with 3 primary colors. In theory, we can mix every color with red, yellow, and blue. It takes 3 hues to mix all the other colors. Warning, not all pigments are perfect. We do not paint with color, we paint with pigments. Pigments are flawed, they're not perfect. 3 pigments cannot give you every color you need. So pigments don't really match color theory, and we'll address this later on in class. Secondary colors are colors that you get when you mix 2 primaries together. If you mix red and yellow together, you get orange. If you mix red and blue together, you get purple. If you mix yellow and blue together, you get green. These hues are a mixture of 2 primary colors, typically about a 50-50 mixture. Sometimes you need a little more yellow to make it look the way you think it's going to need, because yellow doesn't have the strength in its pigment form. Yellow plus blue equals green, yellow plus red equals orange, blue plus red equals purple. These are your secondary colors. Tertiary colors, or intermediate colors as some call them, are the next level of color. There are 6 tertiary colors in the Louis Prang palette. Tertiary actually means third in order or level. So it's that third level of the color wheel. You have primaries, secondaries, and then tertiary meaning third as the third level. These hues are a mixture of 1 primary and the secondary next to it. 1 primary and the secondary next to it. 1 primary and the secondary next to it. So there'll end up being 6 of these. It is always named by using the primary color first, a hyphen, and then the secondary color is named. So we have on our color wheel a blue-green, and a yellow-green, and a yellow-orange, and a red-orange, and a red-purple, and a blue-purple. Okay? Blue-purple, blue-green, red-orange, red-purple, yellow-orange, yellow-green are the 6 tertiary colors. Now what? Your assignment is to follow this information. Get some water, a couple of brushes, this worksheet, newspaper, and a palette, and about a tablespoon of each of the primary colors that you'll find in the back materials station. Paint each shape with the proper color after you mix them. So you'll see on here they're labeled. Note, craftsmanship as always counts. The center shape is to be painted with a mixture of red, yellow, and blue. So there's a center shape in here I've drawn in. Okay? Isaac Newton gets white if he mixes all the colors together. Wonder what you're going to get and why. Okay, just to review, as you look, you're going to have, when you go back to the back, you're going to get red, blue, and yellow. You're going to have blue to paint here and here, red to paint here and here, yellow to paint here and here. And then you mix a green with your yellow and blue, paint it here and here, and keep following through with that. I would mix your secondaries and then use that to then mix your tertiaries. Enjoy, have fun. I hope you can get this done in a day of class. Thank you.